I got a phone call inviting me to Antarctica last minute, so that day everything just stopped. We are starting a YouTube channel for our new company, MW Photo Tours, and all based around my photography and locations we're traveling to with our colleagues, clients and friends around the world. This time we want to share with you a story about my coming trip to Antarctica and Patagonia. Last week my friend called me and said she wanted to go to the most far place in the world. And I was thinking for about 10 minutes and realized that's spring in Antarctica, so let's just go there. The day after, until now, I think I didn't sleep. We've been busy for 4 days just trying to coordinate and schedule everything. And luckily we found everything we need and we closed the deal to Antarctica. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Matan Sharon, Matan Wild Photography. I'm an Israel-based photographer that used to live in the US for 12 years. Prior to that, I traveled the world for 8 years straight. I'm the founder of MW Photo Tours. We're a company that focuses on getting people to the most remote, interesting, attractive locations regarding to wildlife photography and landscape photography. Our next destination is Antarctica. In January, we're going to go to Ladakh to photograph the snow leopard and Pallas's cats. We also have tigers in February. Our main goal is to empower the community and make sure people can connect. My main vision is to be a bridge between Israel to the entire of the world. The other thing I want to talk to you about is our community, growing pretty fast. We have over 1,300 subscribers in our Facebook group. Everybody is welcome to be there. And then we have our WhatsApp group that has around 300 people, and our Instagram group of international photographers that you guys are welcome to join. In recent weeks, we've been doing our annual winter workshops. We had a few in the Dead Sea with Moshe Bernstein. We had an awesome group. Our first day of rain in the desert. The sky was amazing, sunburst, light rays going everywhere. Beautiful sceneries. Before that, we had some time in the Judean desert as well, because I started an exploration project of the Judean desert for photography composition. We are mapping the entire country for photography composition now. And then last Thursday, I got a phone call inviting me to Antarctica last minute. So that day, everything just stopped and I switched mood into a beast mode and started making phone calls, sending emails, tour operators in Antarctica, boat companies. I started figuring out the entire plan. I was ready for my snow leopard expedition. I ordered a new down jacket from Himali, a company of Nepali and American cooperation. And just before the Antarctica tour, it arrived. Luckily it arrived. I want you to show you the jacket and how it looks on me as well. And it's so hot here in Israel right now, but an amazing feel. By the way, this is a Pertex Quantum. The other product I got, also for the snow leopard expedition, is another Himali, and this is my hard shell. So, as part of the YouTube video in the Antarctica tour, we've decided that we want to talk with you a little bit about gear and what I'm packing for the tour and what I'm taking with me. We're going to start with some photography gear. I don't have all my gear here with me because this wasn't planned, I gotta be honest. But I promise you will see all the gear and the entire list as we go. So this is my Laowa lens. It's a 10mm f2.8 lens. I'm shooting Sony, and I'm taking my 10mm with me to Antarctica and Patagonia, El Chalten, and let's see how it performs. I love it over here. I'm taking with me the 1.4 Sony extender teleconverter, and I'm taking with me my Sony A1 with my 600mm f4 lens. I have a grip and a battery extender for my Sony A1. I also take a GoPro. All I have with me is the 10 Black, I believe that's the name of it. I haven't used it for over 3 years. Over here you can see the Sony 70-200 f2.8, the Mark II. I'm currently shooting this video with the Sony A1 and the Sony 1635GM Mark I. We're also taking with us the Sony A1 Mark II. We're taking with us the Sony 200-600, the 12-24mm, and a bunch of other stuff. I have here my DJI Osmo. It's currently shooting me. The entire expedition as photography gear. I'm going to be using f-stop gear, bags and ICUs, inserts. My bag of choice that f-stop just sent me is the f-stop Tilopa Dura Diamond 50 liter. That's the one I've been using for more than 5 years now, and I just got a new one for the expedition. One thing I really wanted to talk about, when I got the news of going to Antarctica, I got a little worried because last week I sold my 300mm 2.8 and I have my 600. And one thing that I want to focus on, and I hope this will still be doable with this lens, is to focus on the environment. So small in the frame and very minimal. That's one of my goals for this trip. I really want to focus on environmentalist, kind of environmental shots. I want the animals small in the frame to really show the scale of Antarctica, to really show how lonely it can be in such remote, quiet, peaceful place. And to be honest, I've never been there, so I don't even know what to expect. All I know is that I want to experience that majestic, beautiful, remote location of the world. It's the only continent I haven't visited yet. We just had a long day of packing. We had zero idea about what's going on in Antarctica, and I have to be honest, I've never really explored Antarctica as a destination for me to photograph, because normally the cruises are taking us to all the places, and then we just get to go down with the Zodiac and photograph and explore. So one thing I discovered is there is a limited amount of people that can go out of the ship at each time. So if you are planning on going to Antarctica and you want to go on one of the cruises that allow you to walk down to the coast and explore, you got to take this in consideration. Currently, I think the number is 100 people. Knowing that, you can organize your tour in a way that you're in a boat with either less than 100 people, and then everybody can go together to the beach, or you guys got to take turns. So 100 will go down, and then the other will wait, and when they return, the other 100 will go down. So that's something important to take in consideration. And the other thing I wanted to say, and I just discovered it, is part of the itinerary. There is a lot of mandatory meetups in the ship in order to brief us and share the regulation with us and so on and so forth. I haven't got into it yet, so I don't know exactly what kind of briefing we have to attend. I also discovered that we have to go through like a sterile biological cleanup or something like that. So we gotta literally go to swaps and clean all our gear, or all our clothes, camera gear, tripods and everything. This video, which is our first YouTube video that we ever made, we're talking with you about a subject that is new to us. We don't know Antarctica. I haven't explored it, as I mentioned before. So I'm sorry that I'm telling you a lot of I don't know in this video, but actually all you gotta do is stay tuned, because in the next video we will share the footage and stories and locations and names and everything. I myself kind of like the surprise of going somewhere new that far in such short notice, because I get to explore it without all the prep work or anything. So I'm really looking forward and excited for this trip, as you can probably tell. And let's wait for the next one to discover all these beautiful places that we're going to see. So I hope you liked the video. I gotta rush, I gotta pack, I gotta get ready for Antarctica. And this is our first YouTube video, so show us your appreciation, like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others. We'd like to see you in our next episode. And don't forget to join the wild side of photography.